Well, hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. And today we're going to be going over a nipper test, a shootout, an epic showdown. I did one a couple years back, and it kind of looked like this, but I had all kinds, just wire cutter types, real basic. This one I wanted to do a direct comparison to the GodHands, which are considered the standard bearer of the best of the best. And they are a single blade, so I went with all single blades so we can do a direct comparison to this. Now this is a GodHands also, but this is their top of the line, the GH GodHand SPN 120. It's the blue handle, and you'll know it's the best by the price. $57 from Gundam Pros, where I got these from. Hello Walter and Richard. And they're $65 on Amazon if you have an account and that's where you want to get them. But I got them at Gundam Pros for $57, and by far the most expensive of all of them. And by single blade, it's like an anvil and a blade, like you're chopping on your counter, chopping whatever vegetable or cheese. You're pushing a knife through to hit a solid surface. All right, so one handle has a blade, and the other one is like the anvil, and it's going to cut through. Whereas the other cheaper ones, the Zurons, even from their own brand of GodHands, and these are Mr. Hobby, these are Bandai. And, they're like a basic two-bladed wire cutter. So, and the difference is big, because that's basically crushing the plastic till it meets in the middle. These single blades are slicing the plastic till it cuts off. So, the comparison is going to be GodHands versus 14 others, including its own. So the SPN 120 versus the PN 120. This is $45. They're $10 less. Gundam Pros has them for $45, $41 on Amazon. So yeah, these are a little similar. Probably a little bit thicker, a little more durable. So according to the what you read, doesn't quite as fine a cut as this one, but it's more durable. And those are the two GodHands. Let's run the board here. Let's go over them. USA Gundam Store makes their own. And you'll see it. Single blade nipper. That's what you want to look for. These are $38.99 only at USA Gundam Store. It's their own product. 438 5-star reviews, which is pretty amazing. So I'm hoping the world invests in this one. We'll see what happens. P.I.T. I have no idea who this is. It comes up as a choice on Amazon, so I grabbed them. It's a single blade, $36. I'll have links to all these guys in the description below. Tamiya, one of my favorite brands. This is their side cutter. But I looked it up, and it says it is a single blade. I did look it up. And because side cutter usually doesn't mean that. But it says single blade. And they have two. They have one that looks just like this, and it's like $10 less. That's the one I believe is the dual blade. So we shall see. There's one on this table that isn't single blade, but I like it so much and it performs so well, I am going to include that in this test. And we'll get to that one in a second. This is a tough to pronounce Beaditive. Let me see if I can get this. Let me move the price out of the way. Beaditive. All right. Look, designed in California, made in Taiwan. Single blade. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Got the price. $36. And what was the price on the Tamiya? We missed that one. $26. Wow, that's pretty affordable. And $36 for the P.I.T. I didn't realize I paid that little for the Tamiyas. All right, Mr. Hobby, another one of my favorite brands. Their single blade, it says it right here, single edged, and $36.99. So that's pretty reasonable. This came up as a recommendation on Amazon. Now, the name is a sticker stuck over another name. So, well, we'll let that go. Was that 90? Yeah, we'll let that go. It looks like they just bought this company or they're distributing it maybe. I don't know. Who the heck knows? But at $18.99, 19 bucks, and it's a single blade, hey, maybe it's good. Who knows? Let's go this way. Hawks is in the way. Look out, Hawks. This is the Vulcan. This is exactly how it came. It came in this pouch. I'll put the price up here because it wouldn't stick. $29.99. Most of these I got off of Amazon. They had the most to choose from. Oh, comes with a little cover for it inside. And the rest you can see. I had to pull this one out so you guys can see it. It's got the stopper. None of them have the tool with it. I think the Dspiae does. We'll have to see if it fits in these others. They all come preset, so they all seem to come preset, meaning it doesn't push too far in. It seems to stop perfectly, and I guess over time you want to adjust it, and that's why you're left with the option of adjusting where it stops. So let's put the price back in here. All right, nice case. WisePro single edge, lifetime guarantee. Check that out. Japan Tools, $29.99. Nice package. Oh, look at that. It's got a cover and an empty bottle. Oh, it must be to keep oil in. You put tool oil in it. Like Badger's Reg Dab, which is Badger spelt backwards. Needle juice. Say it 3 times. This is for airbrushes, but I imagine that'll work in this too. So yeah, there you go. That's the WisePro. Oops, get that back in there. Oop, hold on, guys. There we go. Dspiae comes in the fanciest of all boxes. I'm trying to be tough on that. Look at that. Real durable box. All right. Ultra thin single blade 3.0. This is their latest STA. Sometimes it goes by STX, I believe, in other regions. But this is the latest. 3.0. That's the one you want. Well, according to this test, I don't think I could find the 2.0s. Beautiful packaging. Wow. Look at the packaging in this. Here's our case. Our cover for the blades. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It's in here. I'm only doing this so you guys can see it. You can see the rest. Nice packaging. It does have the tool for the limit regulator, the limiter. And very nice packaging. I'm impressed by the packaging. Very impressed. What did we pay for these? 52 bucks on Amazon, but they're 40 bucks at New Type. And I did a search. It's sold out in a lot of places, so I'll list these two as to where you can get them. But 52 comes pretty close to the 57 or 65 for the GodHands. However, it does come in a nice package, and it has the tool to adjust it. So I guess you can allow for that. And it's still lower. All right. The only one in the test that is not a single blade, it's Micro Mark. I have 2. I bought a brand new one just for the test. Here's my old one. I just love this thing. And so yeah, I went and got another one for the test. This is a it's not a single blade. So but it's $29.99. It is 25 bucks less than the GodHands. I haven't used it in the last month or so, so my recollection is a little off, but I recall these being really phenomenal for the money. And so, you know what? It would only be fair that I bought a new one for the test, and I did. All right, Stedi. This comes highly recommended on Amazon when you search nippers for a gunpla or a model building. Single-edged model pliers. The light's reflecting. I got to move it. Stedi, S-T-E-D-I, and 26 bucks. Very reasonable. Haven't even opened it yet. Got to get that off. And it's got the limiter screw. It's got all that. Yep. Wow, it's got a really long stopper there. So, yep, that's Stedi at 26 bucks. Very reasonable. All right. This is Hobby Mio. Beautiful packaging. Trying to take on Dspiae for the packaging awards there, huh? Let's see if we can see the... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got the oil spray in it. Check that out. Is that a spray? Yeah, it looks like a spray. Anyway, single blade, ultra thin blade nipper, 38 bucks at Robot Kai. I'm hoping these work just because it's just so good looking. Isn't that from Seinfeld? He's just so good looking. All right. Last one is another Hobby Mio. They happen to have 2 single blades, and this is another one. This looks closer to what Citadel makes. And I had a hard time gripping the Citadel years ago, and ended up giving those away. But it's a single blade. Oh, there it is. I didn't think it was a single blade, but it is. Can you see it, the way it's written? Single blade nipper. So, yeah, I am really curious on this one. I'm trying to see if I can find where it says single blade printed out. There it is. Stainless steel single blade nipper. And the price just fell off it. These are not too cheap. Nope, they're not. 46 bucks. Looks like half of it is for looks. They are good looking. And, yep, that's the shootout. It's the SPN 120s versus these other 14. Now, for the test, we're going to use colored Gunpla kits, meaning red and blue, so you can see if it turns the plastic white. Let me show you what I got. I went out and got some kits that I didn't have in my inventory, or ones that I didn't want to just use for a test. And here we go. Well, you got the RX-72-2 gun cannon. Lots of red. Look at that. 1 second. Oh, it's a biggie. RX-178 Mark II. I really like the Mark II. There's not many this color. Look at that. And if I nip some of these pieces off, I'm going to have to keep them organized, because this is actually a kit that is not a spare. This is one in my collection. But yeah, it's got some really dark colors in here. Look, some black, really dark blue. Beautiful kit. So that's some of what we're going to do. We're going to really just cut 1 or 2 pieces for each one. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And I got a couple more if we need more to work with. We have the Red Comet here. Here he is. Zaku, Charhanzable's suit. And this one from the new series. Hold on. And there you go. Miles Jogan. And that's a lot of blacks and blues in there. See it? And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for colored plastic. Now what we're going to do is, I'll use this piece here I'm working on. Oh, well, I can show you, let the cat out of the bag. I'm working on colored opaque acrylic panel liners. I'm trying to get white so you can see white over dark colors, and I think we've achieved it, the company I'm working with. Can you see that? How awesome is that? All right, this is the first batch, and it came in a little rough, and then I finally nailed it down, I think, on this batch here. Anyway, that's a little cat out of the bag, as we say. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. Anyway, what we're going to do is, this is a high grade. It's a little small versus the other one. But let me show you what I'm going to do before the test, because I'm going to pause the camera here, and then I'm using my old nippers here. All right, here's what we're going to do, and here's what I want you to do. You got to go out and get yourself a cheapy pair. You can use wire cutters. These are cheap. These are like 10 bucks. These Zurons. These Zurons are nice because they're angled. Can you see the angle? See that? So you can kind of come in here, pop off like that. These are my favorite just basic nippers from Bandai. I really do like these. Let me get this out of the way. I use these for almost everything. They haven't gone dull yet. And my point is, we're going to take off pieces off of the sprue by just getting in close, but not right up to it. There you go. And I'm going to show you this way, but I'm going to have a board in front, and we're going to do it nice and clear against a black background. And there it is. There it is. And then we're going to go in and test each one, how it can take off all of the nubs and what is left behind. That's it. Nothing fancy. We're going to go in and clip them off, see the results. I'm not going to sand, none of that stuff. Cross the board, a colored piece, taken off the sprue. I'm going to come in and snip off against the plastic and see the end result. I guess we'll start with GodHand, right? And go across the board. I haven't decided if I'm going to go in reverse and end with the GodHand. I'll decide that in the next 5 minutes or so. But anyway, that is the test that is coming up. Let me pause the camera. Let me get a bunch of these pieces all snipped up and ready to go. I'll have a pile of them right here. I'm going to have a cardboard here, black. And it's going to be perfect so you guys can see everything along the way. All right, guys, I'm going to pause the camera 1 second. I'll see you at the beginning of this test. All right, guys, I cleared off all of the nippers. They're off to the side right here. I'll grab one at a time as we go. I will start with the GodHands because we're going to compare everything to the GodHand, so we might as well start with that. Took its little cover off here. And I'm I'm going to explain to you how I'm going to show this off. First of all, let me show you what I did here. I cut a bunch off, red and some gray parts. I used the same kit, so I figured maybe the same plastic will match up well. I want to show you how to get these off of the runners, though, so give me 1 second while I grab a red runner here. All right, I grabbed this little runner here. What I like to do is I like to relieve the stress. I don't like to just come in and just cut it off near it, because what happens is, as I'm cutting this off, I'm pushing in, because there's nowhere for the piece to go. You want the piece to, as you cut it, to go out and leave no stress mark at all on the plastic. All right? So what you want to do is come to areas that are not near the piece. So go to these outer edges. So now I've removed these two. So what we're going to do is cut it off here as such. See this? Now it goes this way, not pushing, you know, the little sprue piece, the little runner here, into the piece, causing a stress mark. We're trying to leave no white stress mark. It's the whole point of all of this. So we'll go out to this outer corner here. All right, now it's freed. I can actually take this excess piece off. I'm just showing you how I cut off everything at this point. Now this piece is completely free. So as I cut it off of this piece here, there's no stress forcing it into here. It's got a free place for itself to go. And the same will be true for this. Now see how it pops up? It pops up. And now you're ready to go. Now you can actually go in with our GodHands and cut them in close. That's the double snip. They say take this piece off first and then come in for that. And my friend actually likes to use what he calls the, we're not going to start here, I'm going to get a piece, but he likes to come in and take it off one with the good nipper and then come in again and take it off. He likes to do a double cut, but you don't have to. I think you can just go right in. Once the piece is freed, you're freed. It's freed up. So put that aside. 1 second, guys. Let me get this off the table. There we go. I used these from Bandai to cut everything off of the runner. And I'm going to get hooks, and I'm going to get this Gundam head off of the table. Hold on, guys. And this is how, we're going to do it. This is a gadget that I showed years ago, at least 3 years ago, probably 4 years ago now. This is, let me zoom out. There we go. This is these are magnets right here. This is an instruction manual holder. For me, it's what it is. It's a document holder is what it really is. So you get your instructions, all right? See it? It's just a metal mesh. You put your instructions on it. You probably don't even need the magnets at this point, but it comes with a magnet. See it? And it holds it on. If you want to use both, you can use both. That's it. So while you're building, you have space on your desk, and your instructions are off and up here, so don't spill anything on them either. And then you just, because it's a magnet, you just, flip your pages. What I'm going to do is, for this, let's get rid of that. I'm going to put this dark piece of cardboard on it. There we go. So I have some kind of a background here against the snipping. I'll zoom in here. Yeah, like that. So we'll pull this forward. And there we go. I guess, see if the camera will zoom in. That's pretty good. All right. Well, all right, we're going to begin the test. Here we go. We'll start off with the GodHands. Let me blow off any dust that's on that. And let's go ahead. Grab some pieces out of our bin here. And let's see how we will go. We're going to rest it flat on the piece. By looking at it here, this part is the anchor part. This looks like the blade part. And trying to get all the dust off them. And you want to squeeze very slow. You're going to come in, get it as level as you can against the piece. Go in the middle and just gently squeeze. Outstanding. It looks like there's a bit left there. Actually, I don't feel this at all. This is the outline of the piece. See it? The piece itself left no mark at all. Didn't leave the white stress mark. It looks like it there, but in person, it kind of looks like this. See it? You could barely see it. It's the way the light reflects on it. So a quick hit with a piece of sandpaper or your gun primer. Eraser there, and you will have no mark at all. That is outstanding. All right, let's go ahead. Now with this, let's go do what my buddy likes to do. He likes to take another step in this. So let's go ahead and, all right. I'm explaining everything in this first one, and then as the test goes on, we're just going to go ahead and plow through. All right. It's in a tricky spot too. Can you see it? The ledge on this piece, see it along the bottom? So it's a little tricky. Try and get in the middle and very gently squeeze. Outstanding. That is outstanding. So I mean, fantastic. That is great. Yep. I'll put that with the piece. All right, let's try a gray piece, but that has set quite the standard there. I think that looks really, really good. All right, we'll try this gray gun here. All right, here we go. See if it's the same kit, so it's the same plastic. I'm holding it against it, so it's level. And I'm going in for the slow squeeze. All right, let's get the rest of them here. Oh, it's a little tricky spot here sometimes, some of these pieces. And looks like that's it. All right, so it's a little rough, so we're going to go in. Again, see it? Oh, I'm pushing against it now. Oh, there it goes. And like I said, it looks bad, but it isn't. See, it's just the outline. It's just the outline of where the sprue. I call it a sprue growing up. So, but I guess, what do you guys call it? It's still called the piece of the runner. I'm trying to get in here so you guys can get the rest of this shot here. I think that's about it. We're going to have to sand that. But yeah, the red showed up better on camera. This is pretty fine. Yeah, it looks like it's a nubby there, but there really isn't. It's smooth. But the red shows off better on camera. So this will be our standard to start with. I mean, it's as good as it gets. So let's go ahead, move on to the next nipper. All right, guys, I made the executive decision on the fly to put on these black gloves, so it's all black except for the piece. You don't have to see my wonderful pedicure, or lack thereof. So the next one is the PN 120, the next level down, $10 or less, GodHand. So let's see what we can do. I might go all the same color too to keep this consistent. All right, let's go in. Like I've been saying, keep it level. Some dust here and there, but that's the high-def camera picking up everything. All right, here we go. Let me get all three, then we'll look at them. Okay, very good. All right, left a bit of white on this side, but it could be my angle. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Not bad. I mean, it's comparable to the other one. All right, let's try another piece. Here we go. Wow, I mean, this is very, very good. Look at that, it took the whole nubby with it. And let me do this here. I'm trying to do this behind the camera so you guys get the best angle here. And there we go. That's just one snip. I guess you can come in and clean it up. That was a tricky piece. That wasn't... Oh, this side wasn't tricky. Let's see. Wow, I mean, this is outstanding. Looks like it's... I'm going to try and clean this up myself here. Let's see. I normally would go in with my X-Acto. Again, I'll show my... I keep saying X-Acto. It's an Excel handle and an X-Acto Z blade. All right. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Get the plastic off of the knife here. And again, it looks worse on camera than it is. This side came out really good. It is a little bit of a step down, just a tad step down. But the first one I did come out really nice. So this and a sandpaper sheet, you'll be fine. But it does go a little bit, not quite as sharp. It's probably a little bit of a thicker blade. And that's what's causing that. All right, let me put the pieces with it. let me grab the next nipper. All right, here we go. No particular order. Next up is USA Gundam Stores single blade nipper. Oh, comes with a cap. And one of the better springs so far. I haven't adjusted them. I'm leaving them all as they come out. They all look good so far. I tested, measured them, so to speak, beforehand. They didn't really need adjusting, so it looks like they all shipped properly. Let's go ahead. Same technique. We're going in. A little bit more in the middle. A very slow squeeze. Very slow squeeze. Can't go too much in the middle on these because it's curved. So we're going to have to get as best as we can. And here we go. All right. Without touching anything, yeah, these are good. Again, like it looks like it's all rough. It's zoomed in. It is not. It's actually smooth. That's just a little bit. You are going to leave something. I mean, you're not going to build a kit straight out. I mean, that is just the outline of the runner, the piece, not the white. And I can show you what I mean when I say that. I'll do that now. But that is actually very good. Very good. Outstanding. Hold on. Let me get something for you. All right. See if this piece I have here behind me, I'll show you what I mean by leaving a stress mark. You know. See how it leaves it? And that's as close as I can get with this. And, let's see. There it is. See all the white all the way through? Right here. Gloves aren't helping me any. See, it's all white all the way through. You can see it here. It's white. Where on the one I just did, hold on. Like I said, you could just see the outline of where the piece was. See it right there? Leaving no stress mark at all. A quick bit of sandpaper on this, and all is well. So, sorry about the camera, guys. And there you go. Really good. USA Gundam Store, outstanding. All right. Well, I got another piece here. Let's do this end right here with it. We'll go one more with it. What's that? Dust. Look at that. Outstanding. Very good. Just as good as the GodHand, I have to say. All right, let me grab the next pair. All right, guys, next up, again, in no particular order, the P.I.T model nipper. Comes with a little cover there. A little Gundam guy there behind there. What's that, Strike? All right, here they are. A little weak on the spring, but we'll get by. All right, here we go. We'll take any piece here. All right, make sure the camera is focused. Slow squeeze. Oh, very good. Wow, that was really good. All right, here we go. Slow squeeze. And let's get the third one off. I'm holding it dead flat against the plastic. Very slow squeeze. These are really good. They just have a good feel to them. Cutting through. Again, there's your outline. No different from the rest. Let me see. Yeah, that's smooth. That's just the outline around it. Quick sanding will remove all that. See it? It's just the outline. A little more on this one, but, you know, not bad. It's like I said, it's just the outline. It's not the stress mark. Really good. These are smooth. Very good. Really good. Wow. Jeez, a lot of these are just as good, man, so far. All right, let me put this piece with it. Let me grab the next pair of pliers. Next up, Tamiya. 123. Here they are. These have a nice longer blades, which could be good for getting a nice level cut here. So let's go ahead. Yeah, see how much longer the blade is. Let's get in here. Let me get it level. There we go. It just... that took more of an effort to squeeze it than the others. Oh, this one I can't go all the way in because it's curved. So let's get the best we can here. Yeah, the curving on the piece is tricky. All right, there we go. Let's see what we got. Not as good. See it? It's a little weaker. You got the outline, but you're starting to get some whiting in there. But, again, not horrible, particularly at the price. What are these? At 26 bucks. They're coming in at the cheapest one so far. But not bad. The other ones are just a step above this. Like I said, we're going in for the quick one-cut video here. That's what I'm trying to do. Try to clean it up. Again, this will need a little bit of an X-Acto, maybe a little bit of a shot of sandpaper, and you're good. But not horrendous. Not horrendous. Not at that price point. All right, let me grab the next pair. Next up is this Beaditive. Tough word to pronounce. I'll show it to you there. Beaditive. Maybe it's a guy's or somebody's last name. You know, it comes with a nice cap, which is cool. It's soft. Fits a little better than most of the other ones. A little weak on the spring. Oop, don't want to hit the camera there. But it's got a slim blades. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get. All right, here we go. Beaditive. Flat against the piece. Oh, it cut really good. I like what I'm feeling on this one. Let's see. Outstanding. Another really good cut. You see it? You're just getting the outline. Just the outline. A little bit in the bottom here. Where's the other one? Right there. Yeah. Let me see. And that is kind of smooth. So that's the minimal you're going to get with this. Not bad. Comparable to the others. All right. Let's move on. Next up, Mr. Hobby, one of my favorite brands. And what is the model number on this? Here it is. MT106 3200. It should have come up with a little a little more easy off the tongue name. There they are, stamped nice. Oh, look at this. They stick. Oh. My first one. They probably need to be oiled. Now it's alright. It stuck that one time. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Come on, don't let me down, man. I love this brand. Let's see. Here we go. These look like a really fine looking blade. Oh, really good. Look at this. Alright, let's go ahead and again. And can we get in on here? Can't really get in on this side. Let's go on this side. I don't like to put the anchor at the top, but yeah, see what happens when you put the anchor at the top? The anchor is the, I say the anchor, you know, the anvil part. See it? Well, look, I can kill, stumbling over my words. I can come in again. So let's go and fix this piece up. And it did. Wow. Yeah, these are really good. Really good. Where was the NP? Right here. The first cut I put in. Wow, I mean, these are I mean, this is a little messed up because I couldn't reach it. Hold on. But an odd piece. Let's give him a fair shot here and do a piece that I can actually lay it flat around. Real world situation though. That's what's going to happen when you build your kit. Yep. There we go. So, not bad. Could have been a little nicer. Let me see. No, that side cut really good. Yeah, these are good. I'm just, my batch of pieces here, a little awkward, guys. A little awkward. So it's the standard like the rest. You get the outline. That's it. It's smooth though. So I think once you reach a certain point here with these things, if you got the same engineering, you're going to get good quality. This is as good as the rest. One of them cut really good though. I mean, look at this one right here. Look at that. All right, let me grab another pair. These were really good. Let's move on. All right, next up is this Ansai or Nain. I don't know what. There's two brands in this. It's covered up by that, so I'm guessing that's the current brand. It has a nice cap on it. Decent. Oh, decent spring to it. You can see some oil there, so it's greased up. It's stamped on both sides. All right, let's see what we get. Let me grab a piece here. guys. Here we go. All right. All right, here we go on the top. Oh, I had a hard snip to it. Let me see. Nope, a lot of whiting on that. Not great. Let's go again. Here we go. Trying to line it up for you guys on camera. No, it's not. Nope, this is the first one that's leaving all the white. You can hear the snipping sound too. I thought these were single blade. I was told they were. Maybe it isn't because I'm getting that sound. All right, anyway, let's try and get this last one. All right, nope, the whole piece is turning white. See, now you can see what I mean by an outline versus it's all white. There you go. So these are the first ones that are not great compared to the others, that's for sure. So first ones I don't recommend. All right, let me move on, grab another pair. All right, next up, oh, don't hit the camera. Vulcan, come in this nice pouch, and they even have the protective cover in the pouch. So let's get that all set. Let's take a peek. Nice logo, some kind of eagle on there. Let's check the spring. Oh, really good, much better than some of the other ones. It even looks like a heavier duty spring in there, see it? All right, there we go, let's grab a piece. All right, let's go to town. All right. I am not crazy about them. Nope, they left all the white. Yep, see it? The whole piece is white versus the outline like I've been showing you. So, that's a downer for me. All right, move on to the next one. Up next, WisePro. These come in the nice case, the pouch, the thing to put some oil in. Here they are here. Again, a pretty good spring, very well lubricated. This one is much slicker to move with. Don't want to do that too many times. You start abusing the blade. All right, let's go ahead. Let's grab another piece. What do we have here? Here we go. All right, let's see what we get. These are really slim. I hope this does the job. Get back onto a winning formula. Oh, outstanding. Look at that. That was a good one. You can just tell as it's cutting, get the plastic off this, that it's going to be a good cut. Now, some of these curved surfaces are really tricky, but boy, you know what? Right in there. So these are a thumb up right off the bat. So you guys are going to have a lot of choices. I'm going again with this one. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, not great there, but it is smooth. Hold on, let's see the other side. This side was outstanding. Not bad. What's the price? 29 bucks. So very good at that price point. Very good at that price point. Let me do it again. Sometimes those curved pieces drive me a little crazy. Let's go in with another piece here that's more flat. There we go. Yep. Like the others, not quite on the level of the GodHands or some of the others, but she's a close, particularly that price point. I'm just trying to line it up off camera. Look at that. Oh, a little bit. As I said, you could tell the ones that are not quite there, but are absolutely worth its asking price, you know. No, not bad. Look at that. Not bad at all. All right, let me grab another one. Next up, Dspiae. There comes that big box. Here they are. They feel really good in the hand. They're kind of heavy. Good spring to them. These are the 3.0s. STA 3.0. See it right there? All right, here we go. Let's see how these fare. All right, let me get this in a good position. Ooh, very nice. Oh, these are great. Outstanding. Yes, these are good. See, you got that beautiful outline. Very smooth. You just got to sand out that. Yeah, these are good. See, when you're getting just that outline, that means and that's pretty much unavoidable, but really good. Didn't it have an end piece on here? Right there. There we go. Yep. Yeah, really good. I do like these. These are good. All right, on to the next. Next up, Micromark. All right, really, really good spring on these. Real good. Oh, sorry if it's blurring out on us here. All right, let me go in, lay this flat. I think this piece is too small for my camera eyes here. Let's see. All right, what do we got? Oh, not quite as great. Nope. And I believe these aren't single blade, so this is what you're going to get. I do like these, but not going to get the results we're seeing with the others. All right, let me go in. That was a tiny piece. I want to go with a bigger piece here. But you can tell by the snap that it's a different blade. See it? Completely different result. That one wasn't too bad, but still you're going to get all the whiting right there. So, on to the next. Not as good. Again, you know, price will reflect it. These are my favorite pair of pliers that aren't, you know, single edge. I wanted to try them and compare them. These are the only ones that were. So, all right, let me grab another pair of nippers and move on. All right, next up, Stedi with an I. Advanced single edge model pliers. Oh, it's got a cap on them. Oops. Falling apart here at the end. Only a couple more to go. All right, let's check the spring. It's pretty soft, but it springs back pretty good. Stamped nice. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. Some of these pieces aren't the greatest to work with. That's why I'm grabbing other pieces. I just want a presentation to be proper, you know. Let's go across the top here. All right, I didn't get close because of where I went in. Let's try and clean it up. There we go. Let's see what we got. Not too bad. It's pretty smooth. Let me see if I can go in a little closer. It's in an awkward position. All right, let's check this side. Not bad. What's the price? Yeah, 26. We're getting down there in price. This is not bad for 26 bucks. I got to tell you right now. Look at that. Let me try another piece. That was a little awkward in positioning. All right, here we go. There's one. Try and do this blindfolded practically here, where I'm positioned. 2, 3. There it is. Yeah, you got the outline. Oh, no, it's a little whiting. It's not the greatest, but at 26 bucks, very good. I can recommend these at that price point. I mean, that's a really, really good price for how these were performing. Really good. And don't forget, it's rough. It's as smooth as silk. You just got to sand it out quick. So, not bad. Pretty good for 26 bucks. Pretty impressive. All right, let me grab the Hobby Mios. All right, next up is Hobby Mio. These are the ones that come in that real nice package with the spray lubricant, another cover. Really nice. Let's see if they perform as nice as the packaging. The handle is nice. The spring is nice. This is some of the higher quality I've tested thus far. All right. I don't know what to test it on here. Let's grab anything. Let's see what we got. All right. Try and get this adjusted just right for you guys here as we approach the end here. Ooh, that cut really nice. Wow, these are good. These are good. Oh, I missed it. That was my fault. There we go. Oh, these are really good. I mean, again, that's just that is smooth. It's not even catching the glove. Look at that. Oops. Let's do another piece with these. Getting towards the end here, so I can do a couple of them here. All right, here we go. That went flying. That is really, these are really good. Really good, Hobby Mio. Yeah. Oh, shoot. How do I get at this one? It's in a weird spot. It's in a weird spot. Yeah, it's not going to come out good because you want the anvil part to be on the bottom. But here, look at that. Wow. I mean, really, really, really good. Yeah, these are outstanding. I like these. All right. Last pair coming up. All right. Last and not least, the other Hobby Mio. Stainless steel single nipper. These look completely different. We're going. Oh, I don't. Oh, these don't sit in my hand nice. They ride up on them. It's hard to explain. Actually, why are these the more money nipper? These look like more like the Citadel nippers, which are personally you're paying for the name. Wow, I can't grip these good at all. I'm complaining now. I just want to get a good cut. I can't, even with the glove, it's like sliding up. See, I'm just holding it. It's my hand is sliding up on them. And the spring isn't the greatest either, but hey, let's go and see what we got. I need a better piece to test this on. Flatter piece. Here we go. All right. All right, here we go. Here's one. Cuts to it easy, but it could, oh, and it's leaving a lot behind. Can you see it? Oh man, that left a lot. Hold on. Maybe it's the way because I'm gripping it. There we go. No, I don't like it. I can't hold it properly. The other Hobby Mio blew this one away. They're cool looking, but there we go. That's it. There we go. It's leaving too much behind. Yeah, this is more like these. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it at all. This one I can't recommend. Try one more on there. It's the way I'm gripping it. No, it just doesn't cut well. See, it leaves all the white. So these are not. It says single blade, but boy, I'll tell you what. I don't single sided. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's a misprint. Try and trim it up a little better here. It's still not great. Yeah, I don't recommend these. Boy, oh boy. Not crazy about them. All right, let me clear off the table. Pull them all out here on the table. And wrap this up. All right, guys, here we go. Let's wrap this up. The comparison is to the top of the line. $60, about $60 before shipping. GodHands. And that starts, you know, I said we'll set the standard with that. Really, really good. And go from there. Most of these I can recommend. They're pretty close, particularly when you start to cut the price in half. You can buy another kit or even 2 pairs at that price point, that it's so close that I personally think you have to sand a little bit no matter what when you're done. Unless you're just starting off, you just want to build a kit. You're going to get nice results, you know, without sanding. It's going to be a out-of-the-box build, but the nubs won't be annoying. But I think you still should get a cheap piece of sandpaper and even with the GodHand, sand it down. So at that point, these all perform awesome. These are the Hall of Shame here, so to speak, when compared to these. These are ones I won't recommend. We'll go over those, I guess, more than we will the ones I recommend. I like most of these. All of them. The USA Gundam store, I mean, to go over them now, they all beautiful. They're all within range. There's P.I.T, and there's no name one here. This Beaditive, I mean, this one wasn't cheap, actually, right? Yeah, it's $36. It's still just about half price. And at $36, this thing performed really, really well. Look at that. The Mr. Hobbies, outstanding. I mean, outstanding. Look at it. So these are all comparable. These WisePro at $29.99, really good. I mean, really good. The Dspiae's fantastic. I mean, I'm holding these up quick, but you know, we just went through them. This Stedi brand, what was that? $26. I mean, not a phenom, but I mean, it's pretty good. You know, these. I mean, it's smooth. What's leaving behind, which is important too, guys. That is important. These Hobby Mios are really good. I mean, these are really, really, really impressive. The ones I don't recommend, I guess we might as well go over them more than the others. I'm going to have links for all these below, guys. So if you like one you saw, I'll put a link directly to them. You can grab them that way. I recommend all of these, to tell you the truth. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, I'll put the links for that. You get the free shipping thrown in. So if you're getting one at 26, it's 26 bucks, which is really good. The ones I don't recommend are the top of the line $46 Hobby Mio. The one with the flat handle design. Micromark, I hate to say it, my favorite. I love these things. And they're just good overall nippers. They just leave too much behind. See it? As far as this goes, not the best. Probably works with photo etching parts and whatnot. But again, 29 bucks, not bad at all. This Vulcan, I was expecting more. The Vulcan, and I think it didn't perform well at all. You could see what it left behind. I don't know what brand this was. This one didn't perform well at all. You can see from here. You can see the marks. And the Tamiya, a brand that I absolutely love, but this just isn't in the same league. It just left too much behind. You can see it there. Even that's nothing, but I could feel it. Whereas the other ones you don't feel at all. It's a smooth cut. So they're the ones I don't recommend. These 5, but everything else here is a thumb up recommendation. Very good performance. Some even get a nice case, some oils. It really is good packaging for the money on some of these. But that is the shootout. The GodHands are great, but a lot of these guys have come along to step right up next to them and really compete well with them, to tell you the truth. I heard these are pretty fragile. I have a rug on the floor before me, so I haven't really tested them falling on a hard floor. These were pretty close, actually. This other GodHand, which was 10 bucks less, and it just about performed the same. It's a little step below. So at this personal point, hitting at the $46 mark, 45, I personally would jump into one of these $30 ones, at that point. So I would actually skip over that. If you're going to get a GodHand, it might as well be this one. Other than that, I would go with 1 or 2 of these, just to have a couple on hand. Anyway, that is the test. All right, guys, thanks for sticking through. It wasn't a short one, but we wanted to be thorough. Please give me a thumb up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. We're trying to do multiple videos a week. I'm trying to stick with my 2 videos a week. And I have a lot more stuff to go. I have some new racks coming in. I got a new paint shaker I got to test. Exciting stuff. Some more paints coming in. And a couple of people, before I say goodbye, asked about this one from Volks USA. And Pro Zetsu series. And I've had this a while, and I can't stand it. And it's not a single blade, so I didn't want to throw it in. I threw in the Micromark because it was a personal favorite of mine. I wanted to throw it into the test, but of course it didn't perform well. I'm trying to pull these out so you guys can see what I'm talking about when it comes to this knife here. Struggling with the packaging alone. All right, let me show you this pair. It looks so unique, but way overpriced. I can't remember what I paid for it. It's got the gripping handle, which is cool, but it's just stamped out cast. It's not double-bladed. It started corroding or something here. Can you see it all? It really is not good. I'm going to snip a piece to wrap up this test so you guys can see. I'm not set up to show you guys, but see, it leaves a rough behind. It's, I don't know. Somebody asked about them. They're not single-bladed, so I didn't want to include them in the test. I'm not crazy about them. They're not easy to find, which is another negative for me. And I just put them in this package after using them for a while and saying, I don't like these, and put them aside. So that's why that was not in the test. I couldn't get Gundam planets. It's been out of stock a while. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I asked them. It's been a long time, so I gave up on that. And then Madworks was supposed to be on my way here. Got lost in the mail. I couldn't get another pair. So the Madworks is MIA. I think I had a Madworks about a year or 2 ago. Wasn't crazy about it. It was average. So no shocking loss to the test when there's this many to choose from anyway. And when it's that hard to get a particular pair, I don't like to go crazy and show them. All these are readily available, what I just showed you here, where I live anyway in the U.S. Anyway, guys, that is the test. Don't forget, join my Patreon below. I'm about to do a test for somebody. I'm going to test some Mr. Hobby Paint, sprayed over another Mr. Hobby Paint for the results. That one's coming up, buddy. I didn't forget about you. It's been crazy here. But that will be my next video. It'll be over on Patreon. But yeah, I'll put the link below for my Patreon channel. Anyway, guys, God bless you all. Have a great Easter. If I don't see you or hear from you or talk to you by then, which is over the weekend. So have a great rest of your week. I hope to have a video up on the weekend. Anyway, God bless you all. We'll see you in the next video.